What's up, YouTube? This is Starwolf. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure that you press that like button and hit that notification bell so you can get my videos when they drop. Okay, I'm pretty sure everybody done seen on Instagram or any other type of social media or in the news what's going on about the transgender that impregnated two women while all three of them been incarcerated at the same prison. Now, my thing is this. I don't see why everybody is shocked because, like, what would you think? Like, what, I mean, for real, like, what was you thinking? What was you thinking is going to happen when you put a transgender male in there with women? You know, you could call them she's, you could call it a her, you could call it whatever you want, but at the end of the day, you know, especially if they haven't transformed over, you know, and they still have a penis, of course, what do you think? What do you think? I mean, everybody is human, so at some given point of time, especially if you're incarcerated, you behind bars, you're gonna become horny. Your hormones are gonna start, you know, activating. You're gonna become like, yeah, you know, you want to do something. So normally when people are incarcerated, you know, the only thing they can do is pleasure themselves, but that's not the case here. And he wasn't transformed all the way, so yeah, that lets you know right there, being a transgender or wanting to be one before you become a full transgender doesn't even mean anything. It doesn't mean anything because at the end of the day, like I just stated, you're going to become horny, and whatever type of genitals you have, you're going to utilize them, and he utilized them. Yes. So yeah, and it wasn't only just one woman, it was two women. So, you know, at this point, I look at it as a win for him. I look at it as a total win, and we all remember what Young Thug stated when he was talking about he would do that. I can see many men attempting to do this. Like, yeah, look, I'm a transgender, you know. You looking at 10, 20, 30, 40 years of life. You want to be surrounded with women, and you know, you want to get your rocks off. You know, that's not really the case here, but that's what happened, you know. And he has, I believe, 30 years for murder. He murdered his foster father. You know, I'm not going to get into the reasons behind that. You can go read the story. And one of the women he impregnated, she killed her peoples. A man and a woman, I believe, was her cousins. You know, they were related to her. So they both, you know, incarcerated, have a lot of time. There's nothing else to do. Read, think, walk the yard, obtain all the knowledge you can, and in between all of that, have sex. And that's what they did, you know? And like I said, he won, but like the thing here is, does he go forth with being a transgender? Meaning, does he go all the way 100% and just become the woman? Or do he stay like how he is, like how he was born, like how, you know, God or whoever you call him, whatever you call him, the universe or whatever, intended him to be? Because at this point, I don't see any reason why he should go forth. And now you're going to have two children that's going to be born forth into this world. And, you know, the thing is, what is he going to do? Like, is he going to become, is he going to remain a man? Or is he going to go forth with being a woman? Is he going to remain that? You know, he has 30 years. When he get out, I mean, what is he going to do? You know, because he could get out on appeal or anything. Like, how is this going to work? And they're all three in solitary confinement. So, you know, they were disciplined for this. So when they do get out of solitary confinement, Like, what do you think? What do you think is going to happen? Because I feel like he may go forth, and these children, who are they going to be raised by? You know, are they going to grow up in foster homes? I mean, this is a serious situation right here. It's also one of those situations where, you know, they're probably going to change some rules in the prison system, probably all over America since this happened, you know. And they knew this was going to happen. Like, it was inevitable. How could you put a man inside of a women's prison and this don't happen? That's like throwing a woman inside of a all men's prison, you know. Even though I think it would be much more, it would be crazier if you did that with a woman and she played like she was a man, because she probably would get raped or something like that. You know, she would definitely be sexually abused. But though, you know, they're gonna change the rules. And this is just one of those situations where you have to look at it for just what it is. And it's like what did people think was gonna happen? You know? Like, these transgenders, they're men, though they want to be women. And you know, you have them entering into sports, women's sports, and they want to get into boxing and, you know, all of that type of, you know, and boxing is violent. That's still a man. He's beating a woman down. You know, me personally, I feel it should be segregated. Even though you're still a transgender and you're trying to become a woman, I still believe it should be segregated. I believe if they get incarcerated, they should have their own prison. That way, they're not impregnating women. Why would you even want to do that? And you're trying to become a woman. Then on the flip side, you won't have to be in there with the men and people abusing you because, you know, they may be homophobic or something like that. So that's how I feel. Anyway, I'm Starwolf. Let me know how you feel about this situation in the comments below. And make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit that like button and that notification bell so you can get my videos when they drop. Peace. I'm out.